I started studying the blockchain and Bitcoin, and the blockchain is the technology behind Bitcoin. And I said, wow, this is something different. This is in 2013. I started getting real traction in my business from 2013 last year. So that's 5 years before I got any real traction. And I had to carry it on my own for that 5 years. And we're not really going to really take off for maybe another 2 or 3 years. This is going to be a strong year for us, though. Okay, so you have to be able to think ahead. So think about it. When you work, you're used to getting paid 1 week at a time. Imagine working and don't expect to get paid till 5 years from now. You think you can handle that? If you can't handle it, you keep your eyes on the prize and you push, you will probably be very successful. And if you fail, guess what?
Get up and try again.
Because failure is part of success. You know, failure tells you what you did wrong, which means it gives you a set of instructions to go and do it again. There's nobody on that list who stopped because they failed. And if you stop because you failed, then you just simply don't have the stuff. Failure is just a set of instructions. Everybody fails. It's a fact of life. If you're afraid of failing, that's like being afraid to cross the street. You succeed, but you're not going anywhere because you can't even leave the block. Okay? So the best bet is to take advantage of failure and learn from it. Best case scenario, I want to learn from her failure, right? Because then I don't have to go through it. But even if I learn from everybody else's failure in this room, sooner or later, it's going to happen to me. So I learn, and I go forward. And failure doesn't happen like this. It's not like you hit a wall and you fail. Failure is usually a gradual progress. So you can see, if you're paying attention, you can see failure coming. Imagine, let's see here, who's old enough to date? Not sure about that? Okay. Okay. So let's suppose you're going out with a dude. You really like that dude a lot. Okay? Here, let's role play. Okay, you go out. Okay? I'm some dude, but I'm like 30 years younger, right? 35 years younger. You really like me a lot. So you go out, talk to me. Just talk to me. It doesn't matter. Talk to me. Talk to me. You really like me a lot. We're at the dinner table, we're talking. Go ahead.
How's your day going so far?
All right.
It seems to me that there's something more important on your phone than me.
No, that's not true.
It doesn't matter what my password is. Would you mind putting my phone down?
Oh, now. Do you think that there are any clues that she was not going to succeed the way she was going? Did I give any clues?
You wasn't paying attention to her.
Okay, so you have opportunity to prevent that date from being a complete failure, right? Right? So the way to do it is you read the cues and then you do something about it. Not a guarantee to succeed, but if you ignore what's happening, it's a guaranteed failure. So keep going.
Am I starting off from where I left off at? Do you mind putting my phone down so that we can have the discussion?
Do I mind?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you please put my phone down so that we can have a discussion?
Let's finish. Okay, so we're going to take off exactly where we were before. Okay? Now, I'm not going to say do you mind, and the reason I'm not going to say do you mind is because you're going to be too confrontational. So if you want to succeed, you don't want to have a confrontation, because if it's already not doing well, confronting him probably means what?
It's going to escalate.
Okay, so if that's what you want, do it. But if it's not what you want, say it. I would say, go ahead, tap on your phone. Go what you do. Excuse me. You know, I really like you a lot. And I want this to work. But the attention you give me the phone is attention I much rather you give to me. So, what can I do to get you to give this attention to me instead of the phone? There we go. Now, right, what I did was I tried to take what was a failure and I tried to turn it around. It's not like you walked in, as soon as your finger touched the phone, it was a failure. Failure is a process. It's not an event, it's a process. So if you detect it, do something about it. Now, I'm not saying if you do something about it, it's going to pan out, but you have an opportunity. And that opportunity usually occurs over a very long period of time. Okay? You know, you just don't walk in and fail, trust me. So if she puts the phone down and she seems apologetic, I'm like, oh, well, I have at least one small success. And then if we keep building, there's enough chemistry and etc., etc., you have a success. That's a lesson in life, from my experience. So most of my failures weren't not so much an actual failure in life, but a failure of me recognizing that something was going wrong, or a failure in my doing something about it. Is that a lesson well learned? Mm-hmm. Okay, so to earn this gold, I want to give everybody, how much more time do I have?